Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. It is Sweetness Thursday. We've done a bit of a switcheroo because it is important to spotlight the artists. It is important to spotlight the artists, and I'm going to act as though I don't know nothing about nothing this morning. I don't know nothing about nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, Audio World, in studio none other than Terran Jaiga Calendar.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, I want to say top of the morning, Audio World. Thank you guys so much for having me. Hey, want to say top of the morning, guys. It was a struggle to get here because of the weather, but you know I have to do it for Audio World because you know you all have shown me so much love over the years. So I had no other choice
but to get here.
Yeah, but to brave that weather.
Get here. Yeah,
you understand, and get here. Guys, on a real though, we decided Sweetness is kind of going to be official inside of the 2023 calendar and the agenda. Mm-hmm. And the breakfast party, you know, we always like to push the envelope. Starting, well, we're launching it today. But come next week, you can look for 2 days
of sweetness.
Every leading into Carnival, where we will invite artists into our space.
Oh, beautiful.
With all the concert series type energy, you're going to get that still. We're going to give you that, and we're planning some new things with that as well. Mm-hmm. But what we want to do is have that nice kind of powwow. We ain't going to do the cliche, so long you're singing since you was 4. Yeah. Where you come from? Wow. You born in Toko. Toko's where you living. What's your mother name? No, not that. We ain't doing that kind of interview. You understand? We want to bring the
just
artists
lime,
in a
rap.
Lime, and you have the opportunity as fans out there to talk to the artists you love, and we will tell you in advance. You can send some personalized questions to them, things that might be irking you, that you just want to know what a particular artist, and we will see if they will answer or not.
All right,
and make the space very comfortable for them, where they can come and just rap with us. They're vibing on the day.
Okay, great.
Understand?
Excuse me, on the other side.
Oh, my apologies.
Thanks. So
I get both layers.
And I like the idea, the thing you just say about rapping with the artists and whatnot. So we've been talking about Sweetness for the last however many weeks. Yeah. But why Sweetness? What's so special about the Sweetness?
Listen, looking at the temperature of the country and all the things that's been happening across the region where Caribbean is concerned, and it's something that's been bothering me for a while. I don't know if people pay the kind of attention I pay to the art form. Mm-hmm. Perfect example. We just left Miami Carnival 2022. Mm-hmm. And if you watch all the blogs, you hear everybody saying, hey, the top 5 songs out of Miami, not one is a Trinidadian song. Trinidad and Tobago, being the mecca, has not stamped the right ink in the business for, I say, upward going into 7 years. Mm-hmm. Most of the production work comes from outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the production will come from outside. So I felt as though we just need to remind the globe that this is really the mecca. All right. And we in charge are all the Sweetness everywhere in the world. Still, Still.
What, I like the fact that you bring up that, because there's also been a conversation happening in terms of the disposability, so to speak, of the music, that every year you're required to give them a hit after hit after hit, and sometimes it results in the music not having a certain kind of longevity within the space.
For me, that's a mindset that's been out there. I don't really bubble in that narrative. No, it's a mindset. The music don't spoil. It doesn't spoil. A good song is always a good song. You understand? People have to... I understand the struggles artists go through in terms of we've been beat up and beating our head into believing that you have to be the man. We never embrace working together, right? Which is sad. And there's so much things we have to unlearn where the art form is concerned. One of the things I am hoping for 2023 is that we can have 100 songs. When I say 100 songs, let me explain. I want to be able to go in a dance in January and hear a DJ juggle a 25-minute set of only 2023 songs Soca. And everybody partying. Why it's important is because we need to remind the globe, as I said, that we are definitely the mecca. This is the perfect opportunity, 2023, to do that, because we know for sure, here are the things that we know going to happen. We're going to have the biggest numbers.
Yeah.
Since the reopening of the world, Trinidad and Tobago will have the biggest
Every
numbers.
single hotel, y'all, in case you all don't know, is
It's
currently
gone.
sold out. There's a waiting list, and you have hotels going, some of them going for as much as
2,000 a night.
$2,000 US.
So we're going to have the biggest numbers. We're going to have the best parties. We're going to have the best energy, the best vibe. But we also have a responsibility to give the world the best music. And not 2 and 5. The long gone, can't come out of the mindset that you're looking for 5 songs. And you're playing 5 songs only. You must turn on the radio and hear 100 songs. I want every artist to have a big song.
You want everybody to excel.
Everybody. And we have to step away from self a little bit and put the art before self. And that is really my hope for 2023.
2023.
And going back to the original question is, I'm not going down that road of thinking that the music disposable. It's not, because it continue playing all the time, because you're still hearing some. We still jam into Tiny Whiny some places.
Hi.
People still jam into Stranger in some places. I'm a stranger, said a pretty girl. I came down here for the carnival. Soca music.
But when people
I'm in a
talk
job.
about that level of disposability, it's not the era of Tiny Whiny and Stranger. It is the more recent era. But I think that a lot of you all have been putting in the work. Like I congratulated you earlier off air in terms of being able to rock with a live band now at this stage in your career. I mean, things happened and you all didn't get the opportunity to rehearse, but was able to rock with a live band with a level of professionalism and a level of expertise that comes with simply doing the thing and doing your work. Do your work enjoy. And it is great to have seen that development and that growth in you for the last couple of years. That most definitely.
And again too, it's a case of like me personally, I'm speaking for me here. It's never been, some people go through the struggles of, I never sung this year, so you feel depressed, and that energy then manifests into every aspect of your life.
Right.
It's never been that for me. I have no shame in saying I'm a cheerleader to the art form. Once the art form happening, I'm happy. Me having a tune not don't matter.
Cleveland shaking he had in the
You understand?
corner.
I am a cheerleader for the art form. I don't care. I did.
Song or no song, you deal with them.
I did.
Yeah.
And it, for me, it's that. But it comes a time when the universe is say, okay, cool, it's now. And I think I'm in my now time. The universe say, bro, this is the time.
Step into your now.
This is the time. And this is the now. And I in my now. And I have to give this story. I have to say thank you to Alex from Lunatic Productions.
Yes.
And Shaf.
And now go to call the name.
And listen to me. People who know me know my relationship with Shaf in yesterday. I was one of the men when Shaf was starting out with the box guitar going in by Wendell and him.
Yes, and singing in the pre-show.
And
For the pre-show show.
I used to buy him a ticket and go and sit down and watch Shaf sing.
True story.
Shaf had a song 18 years ago that he sang at and every time I see him, this is a joke we have for years, I will sing this song and he can't understand how I remember that song because it's a song he never wrote down. But I know the lyrics. So he's always bantered. I had the lyrics. It's your song, but you had to give me it for me to sing it back to you so you remember how you sing it. He's been like, Dan, let's sing the hook now. Nope, I'm not singing the hook. For some strange reason, that seed was planted in my head and that melody and that song structure, I've never forgotten it, ever in life. And years pass and Alex, I always wanted to work with Alex. Shaf and me, we always cool. Shaf broke my heart years ago with My House. For people who know Farmer sang My House.
Really?
Yeah, Shaf wrote that in my kitchen and I swear it was mine. And
But he didn't write it for you though.
He didn't.
He didn't write it for you though.
It was for Farmer.
Right.
You understand?
You wasn't ready. You wasn't in your now.
So as the universe will have it, Independence Day, the day before I got the call, Shaf said, Dan, they have a vibe. They're sending it. He wasn't supposed to be here. Alex wasn't supposed to be here. I was going to voice a song by Kyle, who is Bajan Republic.
Right.
And it so happened, Alex, being Alex, lost his documents and had to come try that to get back his passport, to get back his driver's permit. So he said, boy, here, by chance, I would take your vocal. So I go into meet him. When I pull up by the studio, Shaf is coming along. I said, what are you doing here? He said, boy, it's so happened I had to come and do something with my children and then I'm here for 2 days. So we end up voicing the song Independence Day. And while we was coming up with the vibe and doing all the thing, I said, boy, listen, something Trinidad just had to remind the world, that is we. And that's the whole vibe of the song. And over the past couple of weeks, I've been asking the question. When you answered, when you
what
think
sweetness
about
means.
to you, when you think about sweetness in Trinidad and Tobago, what come to mind? A lot of people had so many things to say, but we know for sure it's the people, it's the love, the freedom, the food. We have so many things. And I think this year is my interpretation of what I believe sweetness is.
So, if I had to ask you, what is 2023 Carnival, the 2023 ritual? What is it? What are you hoping to get out of the ritual that is 2023?
To remind the world that this is where it's at.
Aye.
And Trinidad and Tobago is a little dot on the map, but we Talawa.
Hey you!
You understand what I'm saying? We Talawa. We are dot on the map. We have Miss Universe, Miss World. We've been to World Cup. We've been into the conversation.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to remind people.
Facts.
You understand? And I think this is the reminder, and I'm saying it here. And you know, people have a thing. There's a thin line, confidence and cockiness living in the same house. You understand? Sometimes. But this is not, I don't want people to misinterpret. This is not cockiness. This is me being confident in this project.
Culturally confident.
Me knowing the space, understanding the space, and seeing that when you're talking art form and you're talking the correct song, the correct mood, the correct vibe in the right time. As I said, this is mine now, 2023. This is the song of 2023. Real talk.
Very well, sir.
Squeeze!
Let me see.
You ever taste caramel out of sugar pan? It's heat when it melting down. Feels like when you're in the fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as you touch the ground, it's fed for days. Well, down there got the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet so it's only them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you must stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them Trinis in charge of sweetness.
Papa, that is a...
We told you. Don't say we didn't warn you. We could get some vocals now, please and thank you.
I need for a little listen. Raw, let's get some guitar. You ever taste caramel out of sugar pan? It's heat when it melting down. Feels like when you're in a fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as we touch the ground, it's fed for days. Well, down they have the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet so it's honey they used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you go stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them Trinis in charge of sweetness. Jesus Christ.
You better. You better.
I wanna hear.
You better.
If you are proud Trinbagonian wherever you is in the world, you gotta sing it to the top of your lungs. Listen. You ever taste caramel out of sugar pan? It's heat when it's melting down. Feels like when you're in a fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as you touch the ground, it's fed for days. Cause down here have the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet so honey them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for, we're saying you go stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them Trinis in charge of sweetness. Once you get a taste, you never want to leave it. No, no, no. You in charge of sweetness. And Abby, you know I must get something.
Hey yo!
Something for the knees, listen. Cause everybody sticky, stick up together like a sweetie. You don't wanna what? Wind up on your Candy Crush. Everybody sticky. Your part coming.
Thank you, I'm waiting. Where my royalties?
Check your glucose and make sure everything working. You might need some insulin. Next thing you're jamming and your sugar go straight through the ceiling. So let me prevent that from happening. I want you to enjoy yourself so we could fed for days. Yeah, why? Cause out there got the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet so it's honey them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you go stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them Trinis in charge of sweetness. Once you get a taste, you never want to leave it. No, no, no. We in charge of sweetness. Start to bend your waist, you never want to leave it. No, no, no. Yet it's how everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wind up on your Candy Crush. Everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wind up on your Candy Crush. what you come here for.
Sweetness.
Start to jam on it.
Sweetness.
It's sweetness galore.
Sweetness.
So everybody just diggy diggy
Sweetness.
diggy banga danga dang bang bang diggy
Sweetness.
danga danga dang bang bang
Sweetness. Sweetness. Well, all right, sir. The assignment was understood. The vocals are giving. From the pen of Shaft.
Want to say thank you to my brother Shaft. This was conceptualized with good conversation. There's good energy, good vibes, everything. And Alex outdid himself.
Beautifully written, beautifully produced.
Want to get Kyle a little love too. Not
bad, John?
Not bad, John.
Uh-huh.
Next Kyle played
Right.
some live guitar for me, which I really appreciate. And a lot of work was done. Also want to send love to Andrew Denny out of Barbados. It's a Kalaloo.
Right.
Went to Barbados to mix and master.
So we still have the Caribbean. The diaspora is still very much in the
Diaspora
mix.
is there, but I'm happy to say that the production, the ideas, the source is really here. The source is here.
Lots and lots of love coming in inside of the chats. Lots and lots of... Always send voice notes now. Send voice notes. Plenty love coming in.
The source is there.
Plenty love coming in. Come on, here, send the voice notes. You know the way we do it inside of International Check-In. So you premiered this one live yesterday at Carrie People.
Yeah, live.
And what was like that? What was that? What was that like?
It was amazing because you had to understand something. When you have the opportunity with bands, now you could go like what I tried to create in the room just now with just the chords. Could explain. See that opening line?
Yeah.
I tell everybody, ever taste caramel out of a sugar pan? It's heat when it's melting down. Feels like you're in a fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as you touch the ground, it's fete for days.
You
But
get them
down here,
nurses.
have the sweetest waters. We just wind up on the sweetest bumpers. You see the melanin is dangerous? How this place sweet so? It's honey they used to pave the road.
That is the line I really like.
It's honey they
The
used to
honey
pave the
they
road.
used to pave the road, that is the one I really like.
So when as a foreigner you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours and they wondering how them have energy to do all of that, just stop and ask yourself one question. Ask yourself this. Them training them in charge of sweetness.
Hey.
We in charge.
Hey, you.
We in charge of sweetness. And I want to remind the world of that. Anytime you forget. Because like
Yeah.
they started to forget and jump out yourself now.
And apart from just within the cultural space, this is one of those songs that affirms in the midst of all the horrible headlines, in the midst of all the hurt, the pain, the trauma.
Love.
Remember the sweetness.
Remember it.
Remember the sweetness.
Don't forget.
Because sometimes it could be easy for us to forget and become very despondent. Remind the politician and them of the sweetness too. There's a reason why we ain't go mad in this place yet, you know. And this is it right here. There's the reason why we ain't go mad yet. All right, I see in voice notes. Which one I have to put up again? Hold
Yeah,
on.
that one.
This one?
You know that feeling, that secret part of your heart for the love of your country that make you feel warm and joyful when you see something encouraging? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, Jaiga. Well done.
Beautifully done.
Hi,
All right.
Got your thoughts.
She got your thoughts and come back because you know I get it. I get that the song have a little tripping. I get it.
Well, Jaiga, you just give my Trinity the Bone moment driving here, boss. Love it, love it, love it. Congratulations.
yes, Jaiga, yes, and yes. The tune, sweet. This is Nikki from Brooklyn. This is getting me in the mood. Cannot wait to touch down Trini for Carnival 2023.
For real.
And all I could say, thumbs up.
For real, because you remember how she land. She done take it for all the fete.
Hello.
All them women, them as only land is back and all.
Excuse me, we've been
This song
planning.
make me so appreciate the potholes in the road. I feel so. I love this song. I love it.
How pothole?
I don't know, you know.
I don't understand the correlation.
I don't understand. We say the road paved with honey. You get pothole. How you get pothole from the road paved with honey? How?
Okay. All right. Yes, my friend. You did it. Yeah. Yeah.
He catch you.
Sweetness.
He catch you. He catch you. He catch you.
Sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. That is all I have to say. Raw, bring that one again. Bring it back. I'm loving it. Jaiga, Jaiga, Jaiga. Kudos to you, my friend.
Hey, Marlene.
Okay,
Yes.
toodles.
Yes. Of course.
Toodles.
Diet, darling.
Oh my God, who is that artist? He sounds so sexy. Oh my
Now
God.
you see that? Oh God. Well, Lucifer daughter, them come out, boy.
I'm just waiting for Lily to pop up.
Lucifer daughter, them come out.
I'm
boy.
waiting for Lily to pop up. Let me see DJ 12 in New York. Let me see what he says.
Oh wow. Yes, that is sweetness. I've been meaning to respond to the question when it came out initially. And I think this song does embody the thoughts that I had. Trust me, anywhere you go in the world, there is a part of you that is proud to be a Trinidadian.
Facts.
And when you try to share that sweetness with people, other islands may think it's a little boastful. Maybe it's the excitement that we come with and everything. But trust me, as a Trinidadian with Grenadian roots, I was proud that my mother made it away to Trinidad, and I grew up there with all the love and all the culture and all the diversity that comes from our little island. Yo, bless up with this song, yo. It's
Facts.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Proud
beautiful.
of you, Jaiga.
Who else we
Good
have?
morning, Ojo World. Nikki from New York here. A proud Guyanese, but an adopted Trini. Jaiga, Jigga, T-C. That is it.
Yeah.
As Abby does say. Get him.
Get him.
Yeah, facts. Now listen.
Honey, sugar, full diabetes.
Yeah, as I tell you, sometimes you had to be in, and it's that moment. I tell you, I felt it, and I've been straight. I will share this. I cry when I record this tune.
It has a melancholy to it,
I swear to God, I cry because when the session was over, and it's Shaft face, boy. So Shaft turns to me and he say, "Yeah, Jags, that's it. You find it.
Yeah.
You find
your sweet spot.
You find it."
I'm not a huge music person in terms of, but sometimes when things recorded in the minor key, even though it have a joyfulness to it, there's have that underlying melancholy inside of there. And we need the moment. This is one of them songs when you come out on the road Carnival Monday. Is one of them songs you want to the
hear.
first song you want to hear.
And
you just want to raise up your hand and raise your heads to the heavens and cry. You need a little cry to purge as you get ready to celebrate Carnival Monday morning.
People, it's B minor.
So I was right.
Yeah.
I was
Song is in B minor.
right. I was right.
Is really, as I say, it was a moment captured, and I'm telling you, it's just like when you feel it, you feel it. I make jokes to people, and I've been joking telling everybody, yeah, I did dig up Michael Jackson, Bob Marley to people, but real talk is because I could feel it, and I just want people to understand the moment. The time is now for Trinidad to really say, listen, we've been gone for 2 years, we are back, and we have love still.
Yeah.
We have more love than only negativity that's going on.
Facts.
The negativity is really at a minor percentage, but because of place and time and agendas, people try to push that negativity in order to get other things. But now is the time I'm saying, smile, love your neighbor. I'm using this song to spread love.
The sweetness will get us through, Olia.
In charge of the sweetness.
The sweetness will get us through. Who else?
Well, now Cleveland go play a thing. Cleveland, you had to play the man thing.
Let Cleveland come out this morning specifically for this, eh? I know he pretending like, no, I'm just feeling better.
Cleveland,
No, he come for this.
Cleveland come. Priority man wants to come. Cleveland call man and say, nah, I come in.
Listen, so, all right. Who else?
Jags. Years ago, they tried to bury you, but they didn't realize it's a seed. Look at that. Look at that. Blossom, my brother. Blossom. You sound good. Keep reaching for the stars. Blessings.
Alright, Ro, paying attention to this one. You have to play this one every day. Can't find this one. I hear the joke now, man. I hear you performing the same carry people. And I started about down in my head, him the song ain't good, I never hear up play this one, man.
Because it didn't release,
Let me hear a new song.
It didn't release. Oh, gosh. Let Cleveland be great now.
Why are they so?
Road mix, please.
Wait, that
Word mix, please.
You the name 20
excuse
minutes.
me.
Yeah, get you there.
It named 20 minutes.
Word mix, please.
Wait, night
I'll send me
coming.
email for you to send it for me.
Wow.
Y'all are very hurry. Could you wait? It's coming.
Happy birthday, Auntie Sasa.
Okay, wait, wrong one. Is this one?
Yes, my brother, that is Gabriel Smack. But you come good with this one. Pick up shaft too.
Well, yeah. The thing is tinging.
Good morning. My brother, so we not hearing it again? How long we had to take before you replay the song?
Okay, all right, it's
I wanna hear
coming.
it again.
Hold on. One more voice. No, and then it coming again. One more.
Good morning, breakfast party. Jaiga, spot on. Love the song. You hit the nail right on the head. Songs like these gives you nostalgia, especially for people who can't make it home. It makes you really want to go home.
Real.
Oh, somebody asked in here if the song available on iTunes. People want to buy your things, sir.
No, it will be available later today. I wanted to do this first.
Right.
And then we will open it up and it'll be on all platforms.
Support the music.
I actually wanted to listen, with all the old talk and all the thing, all you know, I seen it with my chest. This is facts. They tried to burn we down for years, but ain't nobody display art form like Ojo. Nowhere. On no other dial, no other network. There's nobody's play more soca than Raw. That is facts. All the jokey thing we be thinking, I know God play my thing all of that. If all you actually listen, every day we give you at least 60% of the art form.
Inside of the urban.
Inside of everything else.
Yeah, inside of the urban.
So it was only right.
Ojo.
That I came here and I did it here first. But all platforms will be available soon later today.
Beautiful.
And then again. There we go. Get familiar. Ojo World.
We want vocals again, eh? 3, 4.
Sweetness. You never taste caramel out of sugar pan. It's heat when it melting down. Feels like when you're in a fete and you get the sweetest jam. It reminds me of my twin island. As soon as you touch the ground, it's fed for days. Well, down there got the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet, so it's only them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you will stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them greenies in charge of sweetness. Sounds you better ways, you never want leave it. No. We in charge of sweetness. Start to better ways, you never want leave it. No. It's how everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wine up on your Candy Crush. Everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wine up on your Candy Crush. Hey you, check your glucose and make sure everything working. You might need some insulin. Next thing you're jamming and your sugar go straight through the ceiling. So let me prevent that from happening. I want you to enjoy yourself so we can fed for days. Well, don't take the sweetest waters. Wine up on the sweetest bumpers. How this place sweet, so it's only them used to pave the road. So when you see masqueraders jumping up and waving for hours, you will stop and ask yourself, what the hell is this? Like them trainees in charge of sweetness. Once you get a taste, you never want leave it. No. We in charge of sweetness. Start to pet your ways, you never want leave it. No. It's how everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wine up on your Candy Crush. Everybody sticky. Stick up together like a sweetie. You will get a sugar rush. Wine up on your Candy Crush. Hey you, sweetness, what you come here for?
Sweetness.
Start to jam on it.
Sweetness.
It's sweetness galore.
Sweetness.
So everybody just diggy danga danga dang bang bang diggy danga danga dang diggy danga danga dang bang bang danga dang.
Yes, sir.
Love.
Assignment understood.
Love and blessing.
Thank you so much for giving me the honor to share in this moment with you. You know? You're annoying, but I love you deep down inside.
TNT, thank you guys. Ojo will thank you guys. As I say, this is it. Live in the now. We in the now.
Live in the sweetness.
We are sweet as a people. Remember that. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. You understand? And all will be well. 2023 is going to be amazing. Let me live in that manifestation. I done played on already. Kevin sent my voice note last night and me crying. He said, hot the pot, brother.
Hot the pot?
Yeah, thing cooking.
Hey, you!
Thing to cook, pour on the pot. You have thing to cook, sure. Sure. You understand? So I say much love again. I can't say thank you enough to Alex and Shaf for an amazing job. The universe that happened that day.
Yeah.
I'll never forget Independence Day
2022.
Because they had March Pass in front here, so I had to brave the traffic to get out of here, to get to the studio.
And the 60th anniversary, there's something very, very
60th
special about the
recorded
fact
on
that
that
it
day.
happened on that day. That's a story to tell.
Something to remember. You
That's a
understand?
story to tell.
And the energy in the room was correct. Everything was just correct that day. And it had flood 2 days before.
Right.
Macarapa Road was underwater.
Right.
So the 2 days later, it had Hudson, Independence. And we were able to record.
So here is now, we getting this live on the Runaway?
I mean, if we get
Are
this
we?
live
I
on
mean,
the
I'm just making sure. I'm just clarifying.
On Getaway.
Getaway.
But this is sweetness on that boat. You feel?
Okay.
This built for that.
I'm just clarifying.
This tune,
just making sure.
This tune built for that ride.
Very well.
Built for that ride. So once again, thank you guys so much. Remember, look out next week. We'll be doing more of these. As the weeks progress, you will see some of your favorite artists passing through, getting up close, having decent conversation.
Decent?
Yeah,
decent is overrated.
Yeah, okay, I said decent because it's not really going to be. It's
Okay.
gonna be interesting.
Okay, interesting
Very
conversation.
interesting conversation.
Hard question and thing.
Not really hard. There's things that people out the box, but comfortable, happy, sweet, in a nice space.
Joy.
Joyful.
Joy is the thing all year.
Hey, look at the time. We have what's trending coming up, guys. Don't worry.
Why?
Because we have to.
But why? But we
still
was
have
just sweet though.
Your buzz? Or that buzz day?
Play it one more time for the buzz now.
Buzz.
Get him.